Gillespie and Troy Penman. Bryce McGain, very good morning and Happy New Year to you as Michael Neser bowls the first ball of the match, which is a gentle outswinger and well wide of the pegs. To the left-hander, and Harris is driving immediately, gloriously through the covers for 4. That is a magnificent shot.
But it's not that way anymore.
Harris edging and through the cordon and down to the rope for 4. That's exactly what Steketty's trying to get Harris to do. So there were plenty of applause.
Bartlett makes Harris play. Beautiful shot off his pads. Wide of mid-on. Great timing as well, and it will reach the rope. It teased Bryce Street all the way this year. Short ball, Travis Dean, top edge, and it's going straight down the throat of Xavier Bartlett and easily caught it fine leg. So Liam Guthrie in his first over as a Queensland Bull in Marsh Sheffield Shield. Guthrie bowls to Chandra Singh. Plays with soft hands and he gets off the mark because went straight to ground that edge between third slip and gully and raced down to the rope for 4. Could have potentially reached higher honours as there's a boundary for Marcus Harris. He lashes away at that one outside off stump. And again, a hint of an outside edge.
Chandra Singh here tickles it fine. That'll be 4. It's just a question of whether it has come off the bat. It has. So a second boundary to Ash Chandra Singh.
Lisa tries again. Another edge and should be a boundary.
He's going to lose it here.
It's a pretty fast effort. Gee, how many edges have we seen either just bounce in front of the cordon? Nisa to Harris, who is edging and again through the cordon for 4. With that big gap between second slip and the finer of the 2 gullies.
Harris comes down the wicket and says, "Welcome to the attack, Matt Kuhneman." Harris drives and drives well. Not right out of the middle of the bat through the covers, so as a result of that, it'll only be 2, maybe 3 on the throw. Yep, Harris wants to come to the danger end. And that brings up his 50. Another half century to Marcus Harris. You saw some of his highlights of his 50, and that is another highlight of his 54 as he finds the boundary through mid-on. He started well after the lunch break. Edging and more runs. Again, just not finding the fielders and finding the rope instead.
Charges in again. Another short ball. Chandra Singh again via the aerial route. He gets more of that. Bartlett is chasing and being beaten by the Kookaburra as it trickles over the rope. Steketty round the wicket to Harris. Chased a wide one and he cracks it through the covers and he'll pick up another boundary.
That's not the case here at the MCG. It's a beautiful day and that's a beautiful shot. Marcus Harris, that's probably the best of the lot through the covers to move to 72.
Kuhneman gets through his overs very quickly. Gives that a bit more air and Harris thrashes it out over mid-wicket. I think Bartlett thought momentarily that he was in the game there with a chance, but that has gone the journey for a maximum. Guthrie bowls again. Oh, he got something on that. It eluded the diving captain. Another reverse sweep. This time he finds the gap. Great connection as well. Sweet timing, slowing up, but Steketty can save his legs. And it trickles over the rope right in front of the latest MCG tour taking place down there. Here's Liam Guthrie. Back of another edge through the cordon for 4. The Bulls cannot believe it. Admittedly now there's only a slip and a gully there.
Bartlett to Harris, driving down the ground, and what a way to bring up another first-class century. It's number 24 for Marcus Harris. Brilliant.
And a beautiful shot to bring it up with, a classical straight drive, and that's a statement 100 that. Coming back after the break and...
Top edge, and that's going to be caught. He's out. Gone for the even 100. and Harris can't quite believe it.
Nisa with him. And he's driving, and that is a lovely cover drive. What a way to get off the mark. Slows up, but crosses the rope.
If he can get his length right.
Well, that's a good shot from Chandrasinghe. And what a way to bring up your half century. He pounced on that short ball. And heaved it away for 4.
Cat like Ian Harvey like fielding.
Yeah.
That's a square drive, in fact sliced away behind point. Again, that was fairly edgy, but he threw his hands at it.
Edging and again through. This time between keeper and slip. That one did carry. This time Callaway does find the gap on the cut. He's tried that a lot since tee, and he's timed it really well, and it's going to get to the rope. So Callaway with that boundary moves to 16.
Different ways of preparing.
He likes the pull shot. He plays that really well. Forward of square leg, away from that second man out in the deep, and out to the rope for 4. So boundaries in consecutive overs.
Bartlett in again. He chases this one because it was over pitched and slices it behind point. Long chase, and it will reach the rope.
Solid in defence and technically very good.
Oh, that one's very close. The umpire says yes. It's not just very close, it is out. And Chandrasinghe falls for a well-made and patient 67. But the same could be said for Queensland, or even the Nets. Oh, what a shot! Oh.
Is that your answer?
That's Matt Short playing for the Adelaide Strikers, not for Victoria. This time he cuts and cuts well again, Matt Short. Out to the boundary for 4. He moves to 8 with 2 boundaries.
Lisa charges in again. And Short cracks that through point. He did beat the diving fielder. It's slowing up, but it'll reach the rope. And another boundary. Backwards and forwards. Bartlett bowls. And Short picks up a single. Lisa again. Oh, Callaway lashes away at this one. And by gee, that's been a profitable area for the Vicks today. Third man has been their friend.
Oh, that's a good shot. That is a spectacular shot from Campbell Callaway through cover point and out to the rope for 4. Edging and caught low down, yes. Finally one carries. And that was very, very well caught by Truloff.
Players around the country.
He's getting runs here. Not necessarily how he intended, but he'll take them because it'll be a boundary. He's off the mark.
A lot of cricket for Australia.
Oh, that's a good shot from the captain. Standing up tall, up on his toes, forcing forward of point and getting another 4.
I'm sure Harper will as well.
Edging again and through 4 more. What? Oh, Queensland. I think, what have we done to deserve this?
Steckity in, knocked him over.
There you go, right on the commentary. Change over. Still trying to put the cans on, and Matt Short's on his way. He's just been castled.
They're bowling 20 overs in a day.
Bartlett starts a new over, and he's punched off the back foot by Sutherland out through the covers for 4. And that's a fine shot from the Victorian captain. To get up a little as well. Bartlett in, over pitches, and that's one of the shots of the day. Will Sutherland clipped it off his toes and sweetly timed it wide of mid-on for another boundary. He moves to 26. Stickity, but the edge. Oh, has he caught it? He has. It has carried to third slip, and I think that's Truloff again, who's snared a very smart chance low down, and Steckity has struck. Steckity to the Victorian wicketkeeper, and he gets off the mark and picks up a boundary. He's straight onto his pads, and Harper said, "Thank you very much. I'm not going to stumps on 0 and dreaming about a dreaded blob tomorrow morning. I'm going to be 4 not out."